Hello, how are you? I am back again and today I have been to Aldi, which means I picked myself up one of the Aldi Joe Malone dupe candles, and I'm gonna be honest, so far I have not been impressed by the candles. I mean, they are cheap, but that's kind of the best thing I can say about them. I don't think they smell like Joe Malone candles for the most part. But I have a new candle today, so we're going to put this one to the test because quite frankly, I want to see what everybody is so obsessed with because I'm not getting it. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm just like, why do people think these smell like Joe Malone? They don't. So yeah, I know I sound really judgy, but like, they just don't. So yeah, I'm trying again. I want to know what the fuss is about, you know? I want to understand. I'm trying to learn. So today I have the #1 candle. It's literally called #1. It's not that it's like the #1 bestseller or anything. Can I get this in focus? There we go. And this is the Lime, Basil and Mandarin. They have not even tried to change the name. They've just gone all in. This is a copy of the most iconic signature scent of Joe Malone. So this cost a whopping 99p, which is bananas. It is a 140 gram candle, which is kind of like, I would say, a deluxe travel size. It's not quite a miniature candle, but it's not a full size candle. But here is the packaging. It's your standard, oh, for God's sakes. Look at me, I'm being all judgy over the candles and I can't even make my camera focus. Oh, bear with me. Anyway, here is the candle. That is the packaging. I hope you can see. Yeah, it just looks like the rest of the Aldi candles. But I will say this one smells better. Like, I'm actually getting lime, basil, mandarin vibes. Like, if you gave me this candle to smell, I'd be like, oh, that does actually smell like Joe Malone candle. Like, that does smell good. Yeah, it smells like lamb, but I'm like, I cannot speak. So yeah, it smells like lamb, basil, mandarin. It actually is quite on the nose, if I'm honest. It's quite soft, it's quite subtle. It's definitely not as like intense as the rest of the Joe Malone candles. But it's not bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, it does have the vibe, definitely has the vibe. Definitely, if I had a blindfold on, I would be like, that smells like Joe Malone, but I would say it doesn't smell strong enough. Does that make sense? But yeah, so far, I'm impressed. This could be the reason people are so obsessed with these candles because quite frankly, the pomegranate was a bit nothing. What other ones have I tried? I think the fig and cassis, that was okay, but a bit nothing. None of them so far I would rebuy. I'm just saying, even though they're cheap. My God, maybe that just says how stingy I am, but whatever. I wouldn't buy any of them again. But this one is actually giving me lime, basil, mandarin vibes, but I'm gonna burn it and see how we get on. So yeah, BRB. Okay, it's lit. Let's check in, I don't know, a couple of hours and see how we're getting on. But yeah, there it is. It's burning away. Mary. Hi. Hello. Don't climb the stairs. Let's go in and check in on the candle. What do you think? Are you gonna come with me? No, not up the stairs. We're going to look at the candle and then we'll run upstairs. Okay, so the candle has been burning for about 3 hours. I have moved it to a flatter surface. We've got a little bit of tunneling, but nothing major. And yeah, it's not filled the room. If it was a luxury candle and it hadn't filled the room after 3 hours, I would be a bit disappointed. So I'm just gonna put Mary down. But yeah, if it was a luxury candle and it hadn't filled the room after 3 hours, I'd be a bit disappointed. But it's a 99p candle and it's not filled the room, but it does smell good when I stand near it. So I'm gonna give it a bit longer and I will check in and let you know. It does actually look quite pretty. It's quite, you know, it's quite nice. Oh God, she's climbing up the stairs. I'll check back in a bit because I've got a baby on the move. Mary, should we button up your pants? Yeah? Okay, I'll check in and let you know about the candle and see how we're getting on in a few more hours. Bye. Oh, Mary. Bye. Where's your nose? Where's your nose? No, it's not how do you grunt. It's where's your nose? Yeah, there it is. Yeah. And we're off. Hi, hello. I'm about to go to bed. I actually think I fell asleep on the sofa, hence what on earth is going on here. I think I did some eye rubbing. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm basically an overgrown emo, and this is me in my natural state. Hello, how are you? So I thought I'd check back in on the candle. It's been burning for about 8, maybe 9 hours at this point. Let's go in the other room because I feel like this eye look is just way too distracting, and I will show you how the candle's looking. And yeah, let's go through. It's like fully dark. It's proper nighttime. So I'm just gonna take you through. So here it is burning. It actually looks very pretty. I'm just gonna turn the big light on. Ta-da, there we go. You can tell that Mary's been playing with the lampshade because it's skew with. So here it is. It has been burning, I literally want to say like 8, 9, maybe even 10 hours at this point. So it's burnt down a good centimetre. I struggle with this one because I do think this smells the best of all the ones I've tried so far. However, I do kind of feel like after this long, the scent should be like pungent in the room, and it's not. The only time I really get a whiff is when I walk past it or when I come up close and I'm like, oh yeah, that smells pretty, you know, like that smells good. But other than that, I don't really smell it. It does look pretty. It is nice having a candle going. It was only 99p. It's definitely the best scent I've tried so far. It does smell like Jo Malone, but it just smells like a really, really, really weak version. If you're buying it to kind of scent your house, if you're trying to like sell your house or something, I would say it might not do the trick. But if you just kind of want it burning in the corner of the room to like look pretty and have a flickery glow, it's maybe worth it. I mean, it's £1, so it's pretty good value. I would say so far it's the best of the candles that I've tried, but I still don't know if I would bother rebuying it. I don't want to sound like a cheapo. I mean, I'm really struggling to get the smell, and it's not as if, actually, let me go into the other room. Here we go. I just wanted to show you my eye makeup again. I mean, I look good. Look at it, it's so bad. Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy them again, to be honest. I've tried 3 now. I think it's the best of the 3, I think. But I'm still not that impressed. I'm not massively sold on it. I don't know. It's just not really doing much for me, to be honest. I mean, £1 is really cheap. I think they are on offer at the moment, so that is why it's £1, but they're still like normally about £2. And it does smell pretty when you walk past, but it's like 8 hours of burn time. It's just, like, it should smell, you know? I don't know. I'm just a bit unimpressed. I'm really sorry. I know they're really cheap. I know they're really affordable. I do think the Lime Basil Mandarin one smells the most like Jo Malone. I do think it smells the prettiest, but it's been burning for like literally 8 hours, if not longer. And I'm just not getting much. And I've left the room, I've gone upstairs, I've gone outside. It's not like I'm completely immune to the scent and it's just kind of completely not hitting me anymore. I have left the room, I have gone upstairs, I have gone outside, and I'm still not getting hit by it unless I'm stood like 5 centimeters away from it. I asked my boyfriend his thoughts, and I was like, can you smell this? And he was like, not really. And he was like, not in for hours, that it was burning at first. So it's like he should have walked in and been like, oh, that candle's nice. But he didn't really smell anything either. I'm just a bit like, I don't want to sound like boring, but I kind of feel like it doesn't bring enough joy, you know? And even though it's only £1, which I do think is incredible, like that's so cheap, I kind of think like, is it worth spending £1 on when it's just not really giving any joy? Like the whole point of a scented candle is, oh my god, this eye makeup, I'm so sorry, you probably can't take me seriously because I look like this. But the whole point of a candle is that it's meant to bring you a lot of joy. And it's like, it's pretty, it's cheap, but whatever. but he's not bringing me that much joy, and it just makes me feel a bit guilty about the environment. Is that just me? Because I think the effort and the glass and like, I don't know, I'm just a bit like, it feels like a lot of waste for something that's pointless. Is that awful? But yeah, I'm not feeling it. I mean, it's the best Jo Malone dupe candles so far, but I'm still not feeling it. And to be honest, I'm getting to the stage where I'm like, well, I spent £1 on this one, £1 on another one, diffuser, hand wash, candle, oh, and another diffuser as well. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I've probably spent nearly £15 and I don't really love any of it, and it's actually clocking up to be like quite expensive. Do you know what I mean? And I kind of wish, like, I'm obviously like curious and I wanted to try it, and it's like I'm doing videos about it, so but the point, like, I don't know, I'm just a bit like, I could have spent that £15 on like a nicer candle. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can get a nice candle for £15, you can get really nice hand wash for £15, and I kind of feel like instead of buying all this crap that's not really bringing me much joy, I think next time I wouldn't buy it, and then I'd just treat myself to an actual Jo Malone hand wash or an actual Jo Malone candle. Just another nice brand of a candle that's maybe a little bit cheaper, but like, yeah, it's just not really doing much for me. Sorry, I've got my hand like right here the whole time. But yeah, it's kind of not really doing much. It's like, I feel like at this point I've just wasted like £15 trying a load of stuff that I don't think is very good. I'm such a cheapo. But yeah, I kind of just feel like, yeah, I could have spent that £15 on like a good candle, like something nice that I would have enjoyed, as opposed to just being like, yeah, I wouldn't buy it again, it was all right. Maybe I should buy an eyeliner that doesn't smudge. Maybe that's what I should have spent the money on instead. Anyway, that's my video. I hope it's of help. My chem forever, and yeah, look at this makeup. It's ridiculous. Literally, what is that? My boyfriend is a lucky man. Anyway, I'm off to bed. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.